Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Anil Kumar Srivastav and I shall today present before you a topic related with the life sketch of late Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri is known for the simplicity and his saintliness. He was born in Mughal Sarai, and when he was at the age of 18 months, his father Sarda Sahai Srivastav, who was a teacher, died. He was born on 2nd October 1904 and he was married with Lalita Shastri in 1928. He had 4 sons and 2 daughters. One of the daughters died because of the unavailability of medicine and poverty. When Mahatma Gandhi, when Lal Bahadur Shastri was simply reading in high school, he has read the books on Vivekananda, Annie Besant and Gandhi, and he was very much influenced by writing by these literatures, and he wanted to give his life for the service of the country, and therefore he joined the Indian national movement, and for the first time he was in jail for 3 years. But this simple man has a great effect on the leaders of his time because of his simplicity and saintliness. After independence, he was made the ministers for the home and railways and other portfolios. During his ministership of railways, an accident took place in railway in Mahbubnagar, and taking a moral responsibility of this accident, he has submitted his resignation to then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, but Jawaharlal Nehru rejected it and he did not support it. Later on, another railway accident took place after 2 months in Tamil Nadu, and this time Lal Bahadur Shastri was very sorry and in a very sorrowful state. His mind was unstable, and taking the responsibility of the train accident, he again submitted his resignation, but this time he did not accept the wishes of desire of Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, and he said that my resignation must be accepted. I cannot take the charge of the ministry because I am morally responsible for the accident. So this time his resignation was accepted. Later on, he has been allotted different ministries and portfolios, and he was doing well. On 27th May 1964, first Prime Minister after independence India, Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru has died. Then disrespecting to the senior leaders, the Congress has given him the charge of Prime Ministership. He was made Prime Minister in 1964 and lived up to this post on 1966 11th January, when he died in a suspicious conditions. what we find in his life when he was the chief minister, when he was the prime minister of India, the two problems were almost challenging him and are like a great demon before him. The first one was the starvation problem or the production of India was going down, and secondly Pakistan attacked it. I would like to tell a story about the solving the problem of production. When after the Second World War, one person has gone to Japan and he has found a dwarf seed of wheat, and this seed was taken to USA, and later it was 13 years have been experimented, and thereafter it was shown on the experimental basis in Mexico, and the happy news was that the productivity of this seed was 2 times higher than the normal seed of the wheat. And this at this time Norman Borlaug, who is taken as the father of the world green revolution, and then this time when, and the second problem was in 1954 US Parliament has passed a PL 480 bill. Under this, the excess of the food which was of the very bad quality, inferior quality, was to be exported to the other countries or the needy countries, and India was one of them. It is supposed that this seed was given to the pigs for eating, and this food was imported by India. The many persons have expressed deep unrest over this, but India has a very less production in the food grains at that time, and the Indian population was increasing by leaps and bounds in the population explosive state. So it is this, the drought has also taken place in 1959. This has further worsened the situation on the food grains front, and the people starting to die. And thereafter, in the 1963, when this seed was experimented by Borlaug in Mexico, India was also allotted some seeds, and then Agriculture Minister Suvar Madam and Lal Bahadur Shastri joined students association who were post-graduating in agriculture. He said that most of you do not want to study agriculture, and moreover, those who are studying the agriculture, they don't want to go for the research, but Dr. M.S. Swaminathan has taken a pledge that he will do it. He was a product of the Kerala University, and he also tried to end this problem. Mr. Subramaniam, Mr. M.S. Swaminathan, the father of the Indian Green Revolution, and Lal Bahadur Shastri met, and they decided to import, and provided Mr. Subramaniam was also very far-sighted person. He decided to implement new fertilizers and new instruments, and besides the new hybrid variety of wheat in India, and especially in Punjab, Haryana and western UP. And thereafter in 1967 we find that the production, which was 550 million ton in 1951, reached to 170 million ton, that is 3 times more than that of it, and it was sufficient for the feeding of the all Indian population. India was has been pressurized by US and by different presidents that they wanted to cancel the agreement. They will not supply the wheat under PL 480, but it was their clever policy. This wheat was excess for him, and they have to import, they have to export it, and in the exchange India has to purchase more and more pesticides and other agricultural related things. So this was the main objective behind this. And at that time, when this problem was there, he also said to the people that they should not eat food at one time in the day, and he has a magical effect on his population, on the countrymen, and all the countrymen have followed his instruction. And besides this, he has given a very important slogan that can never be mitigated and that can never be never be slowed down because of its importance. This slogan was related with the Kisan and military men. On the one side, he was facing the problem of nutrition, unavailability of food, shortage of food or food grains. But in 1967, the food grains was upgraded up to 3 times. And on the second front, he has to fight with the Pakistan army. So he wanted to salute those who are responsible for the nutrition of the people and those who serve our frontiers, that is the military. And in this respect, in the respect of these two persons, nutrition and security, he has gave a slogan which can never be forgotten by India: Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And after all, he succeeded in making this green revolution to happen, and that is why in the later period, Punjab, Haryana and western UP has become the factory of wheat. And he also fought with courage with the Pakistan, and he defeated the Pakistan, and he captured many territories with Pakistan. Later on, a peace treaty was signed in Tashkent, then USSR. And on 10th January 1966, and on the 11th January, he died in the suspicious circumstances. So, in short, he has solved both the problems. He fought bravely with the Pakistan and captured more and more areas. And on the second front, he has made India efficient or sufficient or self-reliant in the field of agriculture or the food grains. So this small man has gave a tremendous boost to our economy and to our military men who are serving on the frontiers. So this is the story of our second Prime Minister. So he will be remembered for times to come for his contribution. After his death, he was given the highest civilian award of India, Bharat Ratna, and what teachings can be had the political youth, the youth who are joining the politics may take up learning from him. When he died, he has no property except an old car, and he was supposed to be the most honest person of India. So the youth today should follow him when they are joining in the politics in the present day, when the situation is not good. He can become the role model of these politicians. So that's all for the short life history of Lal Bahadur Shastri. Thank you very much.